This next young gentleman who's coming out has just reset the world record in the one-arm dumbbell press with 142 kilograms. So that's like a very large person with one arm over his head. So I think I'm about 140, so I better stay away from him. He might lift me over his head with one arm. But he has told me his log press back in Poland is around 210 kilos. So this is there and thereabouts for the young Polish athlete. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get behind him. From Poland, the world record holder in the one-arm dumbbell, Matthias Kieliszkowski. All right, here we go. Good clean. Oh, come on, guys, give us some support. All right, he's just going to step back. Maybe just a bit of a strain in that left quad. Come on, guys. He's obviously got a bit of a strain. Let's give him some support, guys. We want to see him get at least one at this. Come on, Matthias. He's cleaned it again. Not quite. Maybe a bit of a strain in that left quad. All right, loaders, we will be dropping it back to 170 kilograms for the athletes who missed the 190. So first up, from the United States, Adam, to be followed by Matthew Ragg. All right, we have the 170 kilo log that has been put into position. Another cool piece of equipment made by Stand and Submit. The madman behind it is actually loading the plates on there himself, Mason. You're a scary man, what goes on in your mind when you build this equipment, but it's awesome. The crowd love it, the athletes love it. Really challenging equipment here. So we'll go Adam to Matt, to JF, to Colm. And then Matthias will finish off our athletes at 170. Mark, give us a bit of a lowdown on how that went so far and if it was what you thought it was going to be, and how has it been reffing this?
Yeah, this is quite a good event. That log they just used then is a very hard implement to use. Obviously made of steel, it's quite slippery and it's hard for the athletes to get a good grip on their shirt. Traditionally, wooden log is used, but 190 kilos for reps is no joke. Nowhere else in the world you're going to see that. So now we've got 170 kilos for reps for the the other guys to get some points. So we should see a few guys maybe hit 3, 4, maybe 5 reps on this.
Thank you, Darkness, for that. And again, thank you to our loaders and helpers. You've been fantastic. Without these guys, this show wouldn't happen. The two boys down here fighting for supremacy on who's better of the two. Colm focused and Matt focused as well. So it'll come down to 170 kilos. And then after this, we move on to our giant frame carry, which will be our last event for the day. And we'll see how the guys go with a solid grip event to round it off. And then as you can see, we have our giant truck over here, which will be pulled tomorrow. So don't miss that, because that'll be absolutely awesome to watch. All right, we're about to get underway now. The logger's all set up. We have our first athlete up on the blocks. The 260-pound shredded machine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, from the United States of America, Adam Dirks. Very good clean. All right, guys, come on, let's get behind and give him some support here. This is a huge amount of weight still. But I think Adam was just a little bit lightheaded there. All right, he's still going to have another crack, guys. Let's get behind him. He just got a bit lightheaded on that last one. Let's get behind him, give him some support. 170 kilos. There's a good clean. I think just a bit lightheaded there again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will move on to our next athlete. Matt Rags, you are up, to be followed by JF Caron. All right, guys, we have the two-time New Zealand strongest man here to have a crack at 170 kilograms from New Zealand, Matthew, the Ragdoll Rag. All right, guys, let's get behind him. Give him some support. Very good clean. Yeah, very good press. All right, there's number one. He's just stepping back, stretching out. Let's see if he can get another one here. Come on, Matt. Let's see you get two. He's got 30 seconds to go. He looks like he wants the double here. Keep up the noise, guys. Keep up the support. And there's a good clean, very easy clean. And there's number two. Yeah, he's happy with that. Well done, Matthew. Addy, come over here for a minute, buddy. Now, is that a PB for you? 2 reps of 170 kilos? Is that a PB or what?
PB.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
Mate, you're as hard to talk to as Colm on a microphone, mate. You guys are too quiet. Now, one of the boys told me about your nickname, the Ragdoll, because at the competition in Auckland, you went that hard, you ragdolled everyone, you won very comfortably. So, obviously, your training's been very well coming into this show. So, what is your favourite event out of this whole thing, and what do you think you're going to do best on?
Favourite event would probably be the Stones. Do one in that event.
All right, mate, I'll let you catch your breath, but well done. 2 repetitions our leader so far on this log, 170 kilos. We will now move on to our next athlete, JF Caron, to be followed by Colm, the Wolfman Wolf. All right, guys, he's on his way out. He had a crack at the 190, cleaned it, but just couldn't quite get the press. So let's see how he goes on the 170. He needs 3 repetitions to overtake Matthew on this event. All right, here we go, 170 kilos. Very good clean. And there's number one. Just stepping back, surveying the log. All right, here comes number 2. Good clean. Oh, that was even better than the first one, the press. All right, one more to take the lead on the 170. He's got to go. He's coming up. Come on, guys, let's get behind him. Let's see if he can get 3. Oh, yes, right on the buzzer. 3 repetitions for JF Caron. Colm Wolf to follow. Matthias after Colm. All right, guys. We have 2 more athletes to go in the log lift for repetitions. Our next competitor, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Colm Wolf. All right, here we go. Very easy clean. Come on, guys, give us some support. He needs to lock out that arm. Ooh. Come on, guys, get behind him. See him get one. He needs to go now. He's okay. And there's time. Colm, are you okay?
Good.
What happened there, big man? Just didn't get it, just couldn't lock it out, but you're okay? All right, guys, the big man, he is okay. He will be back to fight another day. With shoulders that wide, that did nothing to him. We have our last lifter up on the 170 kilograms. And then we'll be back onto our lightweight ladies and lightweight men's. Ladies and gentlemen, from Poland, the winner in the yoke walk, Mateusz Kieliszkowski. All right, guys, he had a bit of a strain. Let's see if he can get it done on this weight. All right, here we go. There's one. Come on, guys, keep up the noise and the support. Let's see if we can get him 2 repetitions here. He's almost there. Come on, guys, give us some support. He's almost there. And there's 2. Come on, guys, let's see him get one more. He's got 20 seconds to go. One more. Come on. He's got to. Come on, guys. Not quite. 2 repetitions. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the log press, the 4-time strongest man. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this event, Mr. Brian Shaw. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now be moving back onto the lightweight ladies and lightweight men's category. And then we'll be back with the pro guys again, but I'll quickly grab one word from Brian before he nicks off. Brian, how did that one feel? That log's obviously pretty heavy duty looking log, man, but how'd it feel?
Yeah, it's obviously a beautiful log. It's just, it's very hard. It's a slippery surface, and you know, it's got a lot of weight when you clean it. Trying to stabilize it at the top is tough, but you know, it's the same for everybody, and you just have to overcome the challenge. That's part of Strongman.
Now I know you've got some good grip strength, some good hand strength, so the frame carries up next, so a bit of a favourite for you?
Yeah, it's you know, it'll be a good challenge. You know, frames are typically a good event. I have them in training. They make us use straps in Ohio, which obviously I'm not a big fan of, but you have to train what you're going to do. So I haven't been training a frame without straps, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, guys. Again, your winner of the log lift, Mr. Brian Shaw.
With the preacher curl, whilst I do advocate on most things a full range of motion, I do stop just short of a full extension at the bottom. I do feel that a full extension at the bottom for me is uncomfortable, it feels unsafe. Many years ago I have had a bicep tear, so I'm a little bit protective of that. Do get a nice solid contraction at the top though. My advice for this particular exercise would be, yes, do move through a good range of motion, but a range of motion that you feel is safe and comfortable. Okay, we're going to go through and train some triceps. With my arm training over the years, when I first started out, I worked out very quickly that obviously the tricep is the biggest muscle in the arm. I'm always fascinated by big arms. That's what I wanted. Most guys do. But you want big arms, you need a big tricep. So for a long time, my priority with arm training was always triceps first. And I would suggest, whether you're weak in the triceps or you want to bring up some size in your arms, that you need to prioritise that. These days, I have brought my triceps up, so with my arm workouts I will alternate 1 week biceps first, the next week triceps, but for many, many years it was just triceps first.
The reason why I'm using chalk is chalk takes away the moisture out of your hands, which therefore it's only a dry surface hitting a dry surface. You'll get a lot better grip and it won't tend to slide out of your hands. I've also got some music playing in my ear. For me, music's I just like listening to music when I deadlift. It gets me energized and ready to go.
Ciao guys, Micoluccio here. The love, passion and pride that we've put into our product has enabled all of us here to create the unique, special Pizzaiolo Micoluccio recipe. Whether you're after a family meal, a quick takeaway, or even a special date night, or the perfect cheat meal, we have the perfect product for you. The natural yeast that we use here at Pizzaiolo Micheluccio with our Neapolitan pizzas enables you to digest the pizza at a much faster rate. Therefore, you're not going to be bloating or being sick overnight. We care for our customers the same way that we care for the product. So as soon as you walk through our door, you are part of the family.
But ultimately, big full range here, and we're finishing with a stretch movement. And we'll get a big stretch on the tricep on the overhead. So we finish off here, we really focus on that stretch position, ultimately trying to stretch the fascia. Now the fascia is the lining around muscle tissue. If we can stretch that, there's a theory that John Perillo came out with many years ago, many decades ago. Very smart guy, John Perillo. We've got a lot, the bodybuilding industry has a lot to be grateful for with Perillo's teachings, but this fascia stretching, ultimately, you know, the fascia will adhere to muscle tissue, restrict movement, restrict growth. So we do these stretch movements for our last movement to try and stretch that fascia and break up any adhesions, give our muscles more room to grow.
All right, athletes, we're going to get this area set up for you guys, go through a quick briefing, and then you guys will have a bit of time to warm up. Got all 165 kilo women and under 80 kilo men athletes here warming up for the stones. Like I said, the most iconic event in all of Strongman. These large spherical stones picked up and loaded onto the platforms of varying heights. The first height is 1.4 meters, 1.3, 1.3, and two 1.2s to finish off. The weights for the women are 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. The weights for the men 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. Okay, so almost ready to get underway with the final event here. If possible, could I please grab all athletes over here? We'll have a quick meeting. I'll announce the scores and placings, and then we're going to get started. All competitors over here, please. All competitors.
All right, our Stones is ready to get underway. The order for this event is reverse order of where the athletes are placed in this competition. So currently in 13th we have Selena, followed by Casey in 12th, 2 points ahead. Harriet on 17 is in 11th place. 10th place is Sarah on 20. 9th, Karma on 23.5. 8th, Rebecca on 26. Only just ahead, we have Jess on 26.5. 6th place, Molly on 30 points. 5th, Charlotte on 32. 4th, Lauren, 37.5. And some really tight placings coming into the first event here, in the last event here. We have Jade, 41.5. Karen, 42. And Satina leading on 44.5. So any of the top 5 realistically have a chance of still winning this competition. It's been really important for all these girls to rank, as highly as they can in this competition. Selena, are you ready? Timekeepers, scorers, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! First stone loaded by Selena. That's 50 kilos loaded to 1.4 meters. Now 60 kilos to 1.3. 70 kilos now to that same height of 1.3 meters. Stone's lapped. Come on, guys, give us some support. Help her load the stone. Let's go, Selena. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Both girls have the 50 kilo stone loaded. Harriet quicker through the first 2. Casey now onto the third. Harriet just needs to pop that stone just a tiny bit higher. Twenty seconds left. Both girls still here in the 70 kilo stone. Come on, give them some support with their last try. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Currently in first place, we have Harriet loading the second stone, the 60 kilo stone in 9.71 seconds. So currently that is the mark to beat. Up now we have Sarah and Karma. Sarah, Karma, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Karma the first to load the 50 kilo stone. Sarah loads it just after. Karma now with the 60 kilo stone, quickly onto the 70. Karma now the first girl to load the 70 kilo stone. Close miss with the 80. Sure, Karma will get that again. Sarah loads the 70. Now onto the 80 as well. Sarah reapplying her tacky here, trying to get a bit better of a grip on this stone. Karma close to the 80. 15 seconds left, girls. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Both Sarah and Karma loading the third 70 kilo stone. Sarah in a time of 32.3, second place. Karma, our new leader, the 70 kilo stone in 15.55. Our next pairing is Rebecca and Jess. Girls, take your time, prepare your stones. Let me know when you're ready. Girls, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and go! Both girls loading the 50 kilo stone at practically the same time. Becca fractionally ahead on the 80. Jess just behind her. Both girls now on the 70. Becca just trying to get this height here. She's definitely got the strength. .30 seconds left. Jess loads a 70 kilo stone. Now onto the 80. 20 seconds left. Ten seconds. Come on, Jess. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Rebecca loads a 60 kilo stone in 6.66, putting her in fourth. Jess with a 70 kilo stone in 48.65, putting her in third place. Our next pairing is Molly and Charlotte. Charlotte, Molly, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Molly the quickest through the first stone. Charlotte just behind her. Molly with the second stone, straight onto the third. Charlotte now the third as well. Quick time the first 3 stones for Molly. Charlotte's just loaded the first 3 as well. Molly the first girl to load the 4th stone. Onto the 5th and final 90-kilo stone. Charlotte loads the 4th as well. Now onto the 5th stone. Molly's just lapped the 5th stone. Charlotte's lapped the 5th. 90 kilos. So close. 3, 2, 1, and time. Charlotte loaded the 80-kilo stone in 38.8 for second place. Molly loads the 80-kilo stone 6 seconds quicker in 32.08, currently in first place. Next pairing, Lauren and Jade. Lauren, Jade, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Lauren fastest with the first stone. Jade smashing her way through the first 2, now onto the 3rd. Jade quickly to the 4th. Lauren now on the 3rd. Lauren loads the 4th, now to the 5th stone as well. Lauren laps a 90-kilo stone. Lauren, first girl to load all 5 stones. 20 seconds left. And that's time. So Jade posts up her fastest time through the first 4 stones, 16:11, putting her clearly in second place. But Lauren, the first girl to load all 5 stones, 45:59, for currently first place. 2 girls left now. Karen and Santina. The winner here could very well take away first place. Are you girls ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Santina the first to load the 50-kilo stone. Karen loads the second. Santina loads the third. Santina now into the 5th stone. Karen laps the 4th. Karen loads the 4th. Now both girls are onto the 5th stone. Santina loads the 90 kilo stone. Karen now attempting it. Both girls loading the 90 kilo stone. Let's just check our timings here. So Karen loads all 5 stones in 48.5, third place. Santina loading all 5 stones in 34.24 for first place. We're going to quickly get our scores tallied up here while the men take a couple of moments to get themselves warmed up, and then we'll announce the overall placings for the women's division.
Just, I find, breaks up momentum. Okay, so if someone, especially if they're starting to bounce at the bottom of the movement, and that just creates more time under tension. Okay, it extends the duration of a rep, breaks things up. If you're used to just basically keeping an up-down tempo, kind of scatters the pattern a little bit, interrupts things and just changes the stimulus and the movement pattern. So,
muscle and tendon have a lot of elastic properties, so you can really get momentum off the bottom. And
what he just did to me, he just made that movement so much harder. If we could have got 8 more, and all those 3 rest pauses just cut me to pieces. So
last one.
It's another way of making a light weight, or weight that could have been potentially too light within your working rep range, harder.
All right, under 80 kilo men, I believe we're ready to get underway. Quickly, placings. 7th place, Mitchell on 8. 6th, Ryan Fuller on 9. 5th, Ryan M on 10.5. 4th, Cam on 16.5. 3rd, Dan on 17. 2nd, Michael Smitty on 20.5. And in 1st place, Carl on 27.5. So, can we get Mitchell out here to start off this event? All right, time is in place. Athlete, when you're ready. 3, 2, 1, go. First stone, 90 kilos loaded to 1.4 meters. Second stone, 100 kilos. Easily loaded as well. 110 loaded. 120, last stone at 130. Will our first athlete load all 5 stones? Come on, Mitch. Come on, guys, show Mitchell some support here. And time. So Mitchell with the 120 kilo stone, the 4th stone in 29.95 seconds. Up now we have Ryan Fuller and Ryan McKinnon. All right, athletes, take a moment to set your stones up how you would like. All right, athletes, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. $90 kilo stone loaded easily by both the guys. Ryan M now onto the 3rd stone at 110. Ryan Fuller loads a 2nd at 100. Fourth stone at 120 for Ryan M. On to the fifth and final stone at 130. Come on, guys, show some support. We want to see our first athlete load all 5 stones. And loaded. Let's give him some support to Ryan Fuller here, currently on the 3rd stone at 110. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Ryan Fuller loads the 10-kilo stone in minute 12, putting in the 3rd. Our new leader is now Ryan McKinnon with all 5 stones in 53.80. Next pairing is Cam Taylor and Daniel. All right, athletes, are you happy with how your stones are set up? Daniel, Cam, are you both ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Both athletes now onto the 2nd stone. Cam onto the 3rd, loads it easily. 4th stone, 120 for both the athletes. Cam loads the 5th. Dan now onto the 5th. And loaded by both athletes. Dan puts himself in 2nd place, loading all 5 in 37 seconds. Cam smashing it. All 5 stones, 23.35. Currently puts him in 1st place. Our last pairing will be Smitty and Carl. Carl, where are you? All right, this will be the last time we see these under 80 kilo athletes competing today. I know there's plenty of fans of these guys out there. Let's make lots of noise for Smitty and Carl. Athletes, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Carl just ahead of Smitty loading the first stone. Both athletes now onto the third. Carl with on now to the fifth stone. Both athletes now to the fifth stone, 130 kilos. Carl finishes first. Smitty just behind. Great performances by both those athletes there. Smitty, 27.01, putting him in third. Carl, another great performance, not quite enough on this event. 23.8, putting him in second place. So the winner of the final event is Cam. We got Cam around somewhere. Cam, amazing effort on the stones there. Only just in first place, but a win is a win nevertheless. How do you feel about your efforts there on the stones?
Yeah, good. It's a good event for me. I had a lot of great mistake. But yeah, just had to put it forward to like secure a podium and to take the event when I'm pretty stoked. So.
Like I said, an event wins an event win. Is the stones actually your favourite event, or?
It's a good event for me. Yeah, I like it. I won it last year as well. So.
Hey, back-to-back stone wins at the Arnold is not a mean feat. Congratulations on that. Look, what are your plans moving forward from here? Do you have any other competitions lined up for the rest of the year, or you just want to see what else becomes available?
I'm going to go play footy next week.
Quickly to clarify, you said you go play footy. What do you mean by footy? Because there's about 4 things that could fall into that.
AFL.
AFL. What position do you play?
Running half-back.
Ah, awesome. Anyway, best of luck with the season and congratulations on your efforts here today. We're going to tally up the final scorings now, and we're going to do the presentations just after the professional men finish with their frame carry event. So hang around, guys, because we'll see all the final placings just after they're done.
Ciao guys, Micoluccio here. The love, passion and pride that we've put into our product has enabled all of us here to create the unique, special pizzaiolo Micoluccio recipe. Whether you're after a family meal, a quick takeaway, or even a special date night, or the perfect cheat meal, we have the perfect product for you. The natural yeast that we use here at Pizzaiolo Micoluccio with our Neapolitan pizzas enables you to digest the pizza at a much faster rate. Therefore, you're not going to be bloating or being sick overnight. We care for our customers the same way that we care for the product. So as soon as you walk through our door, you are part of the family.
There's a lot of question, particularly in bodybuilding, about what the benefit of the deadlift is to a bodybuilder. I put it like this. By the time you're Ronnie Coleman size or whatever size bodybuilder you want to be, the one thing that's absolutely certain is that you can pick a bigger bar up off of the ground. And it's a very, very honest measure of how strong a person is. If your deadlift isn't increasing, you are not changing. So what we've found in the research that we've done is that for every 10 kilos of lean mass that you build, there will be around about a 50 kilo increase on your deadlift. Focus on maintaining our maximum deadlift performance all the way into competition as our sole training objective. It's the only thing that matters. If we can maintain our deadlift, we know we maintain 100% of our muscle mass, and that means we can come into the competition as heavy as possible, as ripped as possible, like that.
There are so many variations, there's no one way to do all that pull down, and please don't let anybody say there's one and only way, because there is a variety of ways. So we can do wide grip overhand behind the neck. Now this is pretty unusual these days to do behind the neck. It's not performed often, but if you have good flexibility, particularly through your pecs and internal rotators in the shoulder, behind the neck's great. It's a great exercise. The good thing about behind the neck, it forces you to retract and squeeze your shoulder blades or scapula together. Retract, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and this is crucial for every back movement. The other thing that's crucial is posture. Arch your lower back, chest up, chin up slightly. Just don't whack yourself in the head with a bar on the way down. But squeeze those shoulder blades together and down. They move first. Shoulder blades down and back, and then the elbows flex.
Under 65 kilo women and under 80 kilo men, we please get you all back out here for trophy presentations. All right, it's time for our trophy presentation for our under 65 kilo women. In 13th on 12 points, we have Selena. Selena. All right, in 12th place on 15 points, we have Casey. Big thank you to Joel from Beast Genetics, our sponsor here today, who'll be handing out all the trophies and awards. 11th place, 20 points, Harriet. Tenth place, Sarah on 26. Ninth place, Rebecca on 30. Jumping forward a place in the stones, Karma in 8th place on 30.5. $31.5 points for 7th place for Jess. And now it all gets really close. So 6th place, 39.5 is Molly. Just a fraction ahead, 40 points for 5th place is Charlotte. Fourth place, Lauren, 49.5. In third place, Jade on 51.5 points. Second place, 53 points, is Karen. And our winner, and Arnold Classic Women's Under 65 Kilo Strongwoman Champion 2017 is Santina, 57.5 points. Santina, don't run off, please. Congratulations to Santina. Now, let me go grab the men's scorecard and we'll announce them as well. And congratulations again to all three of our top placing women. Amazing efforts by all of them that are here today. Some very, very close performances in all the events. All right, on to our men's presentation. In equal 7th place, we have Mitchell and Ryan Fuller. In 5th place, Ryan McKinnon. Fourth place on 21 points, Dan Richardson. Taking out the win on the stones was Cam Taylor, putting him in 3rd place on 23.5. Now I know this man had a lot of fans here today. I think possibly one of the crowd favorites. Coming in second, 25.5 points, is Smitty. And now, our 2017 Arnold Classic under 80 kilo men's champion, we have Carl Sherry, 33.5 points. right, while the men take a few photos, is it possible I could have a quick chat to Santina? So Santina, first of all, congratulations on being the 2017 under 65 kilo women's champion.
Thank you.
Now, winning here today gets you onto the World Championships in Ohio next year. Are you going to go? Is that what your big major goal is now?
Definitely going to go. Definitely.
Glad to hear that. I mean, you've got a year worth of preparation. How do you feel you went today in all your performances? What do you think you did well? Where do you think you need to improve?
Definitely need to improve on the yoke. I think I did well on the log press. Definitely got a PB on the log press, so I was happy with that, and the stones.
Picking up two PBs in a competition is fantastic. Look, to come away with a win and still be critical enough to go, I need to improve somewhere, just is credit to yourself and shows how good of an athlete you are and how good of an athlete you will become. Best of luck with Ohio next year. Hopefully we'll see you compete more in Australia before then, pick up some more competition experience, and best of luck.
Thank you, and well done to all the other girls. Competition was fierce.
It really was. I don't think the scorecard actually reflects just how close the competition was, but once again, Santina, awesome efforts throughout the day. You had an absolute quality field of competition, and congratulations once more. Now, Carl, we've had a few chats throughout the day, but I think this is the one that you've most been looking forward to. Congratulations on being the 2017 under 80 kilo Arnold Classic Australia Strongman champion.
Thank you very much. Tough battle today and some really awesome competitors. So thanks for everybody who's watched, supported the day. Greatly appreciated. Aaron and all the crew for putting on the show. Obviously yourself for emceeing the big event, and the pros for showing how it's really done. So top job all round, guys. Thank you.
Carl, now, as well as this fantastic trophy, the medals and everything else you picked up today, the biggest, I feel, for yourself, the most important prize is that Worlds invite for next year. I know early in the day when we first spoke, you said that was your goal. You missed out on Worlds last year and you wanted to get there this year.
Yeah, that's it. So, well, I qualified last year. I just didn't get there. So this year now I've got the ticket. I've just got to organise my life and get there. So all good. Happy man.
Well, that's even better to hear. Like you said, unfortunately last year you weren't able to actually get over there. I know this time that's going to be, your biggest goal. Is there any barriers preventing you from getting over there at the moment?
Not really. Just organising life. There's more. I love lifting, but it's not number one. Obviously, family's first. So the plan will be to get it done and get there this year. So also top job for a stand to submit. The equipment's awesome. The stones are amazing, which I'll be quite happy to try a max one tomorrow because they just feel so good. And the trophy's killer. So great work again, guys. Thank you.
Agreed. Stand-up have done a fantastic job here. Now, like I asked Santina before, how do you feel your day went? I want to hear you be as honest and critical as you can about yourself. I mean, it's hard to say, I really need to improve because you won damn near everything. But stepping up to the World Championship level, I think you have to be able to analyse and be as critical as you can about yourself. Where do you want to improve before, in the next 12 months before you go to World?
Well, today I'm really happy. Everything went to plan pretty much, so I couldn't complain about anything. It all went really, really well. But for Worlds, I need to press a lot more, so I'm working on that. I'm going to need to deadlift a lot more and just be better all round. So just bring everything up. I'm consistent, so just bring everything up across the board and, hopefully come home with the prize.
As we said before, consistency is the key here. You definitely showed that today. Like I said, I don't think you can get much more consistent than first equal first and second. Okay, you could get one more first, but there's really not much more you could have done. I think it's good, like you said, you just need to get better all round and just keep improving. Have you got training planned out for the next year, or is that still something you need to do?
Well, I've just finished my training plan leading into here, so I'll focus on cleaning up a few parts of the body and then refocus to peak for the next meet. So, yeah, pretty much I've got it fairly sussed out. It's just, micro tweaking, but the general plan's there.
Any breaks in between now and then, or straight back into training, a week from here?
I'll train because I just need to. So yeah, it probably won't be great. Oh no, I think I'll try and pull 300 next week because I don't know, I felt pretty strong, and then after that I'll probably take a bit of a deload and clean up some stuff.
Make sure you post that video online. I think a lot of people want to see a 300 kilo deadlift from a 130 kilo man is impressive enough. 300 kilo deadlift from a guy who's going to weigh in under 80 kilos to compete is that much more impressive. Make sure you let us all see.
Will do. Thanks guys, appreciate it. Thank you.
Ciao guys, Micoluccio here. The love, passion and pride that we've put into our product has enabled all of us here to create the unique, special pizzaiolo Micoluccio recipe. Whether you're after a family meal, a quick takeaway, or even a special date night, or the perfect cheat meal, we have the perfect product for you. The natural yeast that we use here at Pizzaiolo Micoluccio with our Neapolitan pizzas enables you to digest the pizza at a much faster rate. Therefore, you're not going to be bloating or being sick overnight. We care for our customers the same way that we care for the product. So as soon as you walk through our door, you are part of the family.
There are so many variations. There's no one way to do all that pull down, and please don't let anybody say there's one and only way, because there is a variety of ways. We can do wide grip overhand behind the neck. Now this is pretty unusual these days to do behind the neck. It's not performed often. But if you have good flexibility, particularly through your pecs and internal rotators in the shoulder, behind the neck's great. It's a great exercise. The good thing about behind the neck, it forces you to retract and squeeze your shoulder blades or scapula together. Retract, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And this is crucial for every back movement. The other thing that's crucial is posture. Arch your lower back, chest up, chin up slightly. Just don't whack yourself in the head with a bar on the way down. But squeeze those shoulder blades together and down. They move first. Shoulder blades down and back, and then the elbows flex.
numbers as well I want to hit on my big compound movements. I'll try to maintain them. I'll try not to back off too much, but I definitely won't be doing like 1 rep maxes. 3 rep maxes I won't be doing, but when I'm going up around the 10, 12, even 8, still enough, with enough warm up for the joints to be okay.
I'd say the other thing is that it's as much about intent as actual what's happening. You want to train like you were trying to put on size still. You want to train like you're still trying to be that absolute beast in order to be sure that you're keeping all of your muscle all the way into the competition. But like Justin said, and like Tim and the other Gentech guys do, you want to make sure you keep the performances on the big compound movements up there, because they're your truest indication that you've maintained all of your muscle, because you've maintained all of your strength performance. It's not 100% accurate, but it's the best damn tool we got.
Ladies and gents, one more event to go. We are back in Strongman HQ heaven right here, right now. Our last event for the day is the frame carry. The weight of the frame will be 380 kilograms all up that these gentlemen have to carry from one end to the other. But this one's got a little unique twist, is that we've got two identical frames, so they'll be racing each other. So basically it's going to go, Colm and Adam will go head to head in the first run, and so on and so forth till we get through to our final two. So we have 4 runs with 380 kilograms. To everyone back home, evening. We are on for our last event for the day. We have 3 more events tomorrow. This giant truck pull, the Atlas Stones, and the 1 rep max deadlift. But more importantly, we have our frame carry right now. So we're almost done setting up, if you can see all the weights on there. Don't forget, hashtag Arnold Strong. Get on there, send out some tweets, show the guys some love. But we will be underway very, very shortly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first head-to-head for the frame carry. Our last event for the day, guys. Let's get up, make some noise for these guys. It's the last one. Our head-to-head from New Zealand, Colm Wolf. From America, Adam Dirks. All right, guys, here we go. 380 kilograms. Adam off to a flying start here. Really good. And Colm now coming past. It's looking real solid as Colm. All right, guys, come on. Keep up the noise and support for the guys. Let's get behind them. This is 380 kilograms here, guys. This is a huge amount of weight. Come on, Colm. Let's go, Adam. Colm's over halfway. Adam's just at the halfway mark. And Colm's up again. He's almost done. Come on, guys. Keep up the support for him. Keep it up. Keep up that noise. Adam looks like he's going to call it a day. Colm, he's still going. Big Colm. 10 seconds to go. And I think Colm's waved that one off too. So we're going to get the tape measure out and make sure the measures these before they move them. That's right. So it looks like we have Colm out on the lead on this one. They're going to have a bit of a measure now. And again, we'd like to thank Arnold and Tony Doherty for putting this event together, all the helpers for all their support and help all weekend. Makes this stuff happen. But next up, we have Matthew Rags and Matthias Kieliskowski from Poland will be up next as the next head-to-head. Which should be a very good competition between these two. The young lad from Poland versus the other young lad from New Zealand. Both very, very talented guys, very, very strong as well. So it should be good to see two young guys go at it here. And let's see if the young New Zealander can push the young Polish. And the other way, big fella. Colm, give me a few words, and you are the man of few words. Give me a few words on how that felt in the hands and what was the hardest part.
That felt really hard. I actually found the pickup the hardest. My grip did give out initially, but towards the end there, it just felt like all lower back. I'm still happy though, that's actually a PB. I haven't gone that far in training, so pretty happy with after doing the other stuff today and to hit that.
Yeah, awesome, mate. So after here, it's home to get something to eat or back to your hotel to eat big?
Yeah, pretty much want to find a good feed and hopefully some kind of cold treatment or something like that.
So be careful, guys. Colm is hungry, so if you're on the smaller side, he might eat you when he goes past. So just watch him when he walks around. All right, like I said, next up we have Matthias and Matthew. JF and Rhino, please prepare. Plenty of stuff to look at here at the Arnold's weekend. Bodybuilders, powerlifters, they're everywhere. Pro Raw is on. You got some of the strongest powerlifters in the world, the best physiques and bodybuilding's here. Some great supplements everywhere, and some great strongman builders here as well. So there's a lot going on in this place. So head around and see all the attractions, all the stands. There's always something going on, but never forget the strongman's on as well. So always come back to where it starts. All right, it looks like we're almost together. All right, let's introduce these two. From New Zealand, the 2 times New Zealand's strongest man, Matthew Rag. From Poland, the young champ, the world record holder, Matthias Kieliskowski. All right, guys, let's get behind him and give him some support here. The New Zealand boy and the Polish lad, head to head under the timekeepers. All right, Matthias is up. Rag is up. Matthias is flying down this course. Absolutely flying. He just got to break the line. He's just got to get it past. He's almost there. He's up again. And he's down. That's it. That's it. That's it. He's finished. He wanted to keep going, the big fella. And Matthew Rags has left it there. Some people are just so keen they want to keep going. What an absolutely awesome run. I'll get the official time when I can. But we'll get JF and Rhino Heinler up next. Let's not forget Matt Rags in that last run as well with an absolutely awesome effort as well. Like I said, this is 380 kilograms and this is Matthew's first professional show. So he did a fantastic effort as well, competing against the likes of these guys. Just while the guys move the equipment over, I'm just going to get a friend of mine that most people should know here, I think. He's actually the current Australian deadlift strongman holder at 420 kilos. I'll get him out here, Eben LaRue. I'll just quickly ask you a few questions. Obviously, you've just come back from Worlds. Last year, you did an injury to yourself. Do you just want to let people know, one, what that injury was, and I believe you are back on track, though?
Yeah, I'm slowly working my way back up. You know, I really wanted to come and represent Australia again in this competition. Had a really bad run at World's Strongest Man, went in strongest I've ever been, and unfortunately, one of those common injuries, you know, tearing a bicep in the cactus, and yeah, that completely put me out of the competition. So I was on a plane straight away the next day, had surgery, and yeah, working my way back up again, getting stronger.
Well, that's good to hear that you are back on track to come back. We'd love to have a very high-level Australian guy, but the big question is, and I think most people here that go to the gym, they know deadlift. I think everyone at home knows what a deadlift is. You are the Australian record holder at 420, which you did in the Arnold, South Africa, I believe. Who do you believe will win the deadlift here? Because there are some awesome deadlifters. Most of these guys pull 400 plus regularly. Who do you think will pull the biggest deadlift tomorrow, considering Brian has done another show recently?
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously, I mean, that was 2 weeks ago. I'm sure Brian will know exactly how to recover very quickly, and he's come back. He's a very strong guy. Honestly, I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. I mean, Rano, we all know him very well. He's a fighter. You know, he'll put a big effort in. You know, these days, you know, you're looking at 400. It's a new 300. You know, these days, everyone's doing it. You know, everyone wants to pull 400. So, I really can't tell you. It's going to come down to who's going to do 400, who's going to do 420. You know, to break that line.
All right, guys. Thank you, Eben, for your time. A round of applause for Eben. We hope to see him back sometime soon. We will now move on to our next lineup of athletes for our next run. All right, ladies and gentlemen, from Estonia, Rhino Heinler. And from Canada, JF Caron. Just a bit of miscommunication there. We've got ourselves set up again. All right, we'll give the guys a second to set themselves up. All right, here we go. 380 kilograms. Caron fired out. Absolutely shot out the blocks there. Rhino's just having a little bit of struggle back there. All right, JF's up. And he's down. Rhino's just trying to pick it up at the start line here. Come on, guys, get behind him and give these guys plenty of support. This is the third event for the day. This is 380 kilograms, guys. Let's get behind him. Come on, Rhino. And that's it for JF Caron. He's finished. Come on, guys. Keep getting behind Rhino. 20 seconds to go. He's going to call it quits there. I think the grip was sliding out of his hands. But we do have JF Caron who finished the course. All right, we're going to reset up for our last run. We have Mikhail and Brian for our final run. So we have our two final athletes coming up now. So we have in first place so far is Matthias on 19.85. Followed closely by Caron of Canada, 31.75. So we're going to need a very quick time to knock off the young Polish athlete. But we have two very, very strong superstars to come. These pieces of equipment have been made by Stand or Submit. They're absolutely fantastic, very, very big, heavy pieces of equipment. Like I said, that's why it takes a little bit longer for these things to be loaded and moved because they're so heavy duty. Like I said, there's so much to see here, so many supplement stands, Gentech Nutrition, you've got Stand or Submit, you've got Maxes, you've got all kinds of people around the area to go see. So get out there, see the guys, they've got awesome stands over there. There's world champions everywhere. It's absolutely fantastic. So looks like the big man's just going to walk down and get himself ready to go. Our last event, our last pairing for today, then we'll be back tomorrow morning to resume the hostilities between these athletes to see who's going to come out the top strongman here at the Arnold, Australia. We have the maximum deadlift, the truck pull, and the stones tomorrow. All right, it looks like Brian is almost ready, so let's get it going. So, from Russia, Mikhail Shizlyakov. And from the United States of America, Brian Shaw. Under the Darkness's orders, our head referee. Oh, Misha's up quick. He's got the start here on Big Brian. Misha's moving well here. Wow. And Brian's catching up to go past him. And Brian's over. And Misha's over. My God. Wow. What a race. Misha had it to start and just dropped. And Brian pipped him at the finish. I'm going to get our official times in a second to see who won. But there we go. Now that's the sportsmanship there. From east to west. All right, let's get our official times here. In first place, in a staggering 8.85 seconds, Brian Shaw. In second place, the Mad Russian Mikhail Shishlyakov. And in third, Mateusz Kieliszkowski. Hey Brian, I know I keep asking to talk to you all the time, man. I feel bad, man, but I'll ask you one more question for the day and then I'll leave you alone. Maybe. You got picked out the blocks there. What happened there? He gave a bit of a fast start for you to have to try and chase, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Misha's a good, obviously a very good athlete. And, you know, this is something where it's not necessarily starting fast. It's being consistent, you know, and I'm just trying to be consistent with what I'm doing. It's a little bit different. I didn't get to train for this, obviously, because I did the Arnold in Ohio, and it's a lot different event. Even though it's a frame carry, it's a lot different event. So, I mean, I'm very happy. It's a little bit different. You saw a lot of the guys were having a hard time with the tape on the handles, so it's an extra element that normally a few of these guys would have carried it no problem without dropping it, but that tape is a little bit tricky.
Well, mate, I'll leave you to it now. You go back, rest up, eat up, and we'll see you tomorrow morning for another big show. And how are you feeling for tomorrow as one last question?
Yeah. Well, honestly, first of all, I want to say thank you to all of you standing out here cheering, and all the guys appreciate it. It's awesome. Thank you. And to answer your question, I feel pretty good, man. I mean, it's 7. I'm on a 17-hour time difference, so it's kind of weird because I don't know if it's day or night or whatever. But yeah, this is fun, man. I mean, we get to fly over here, compete in front of an awesome crowd like this. It's I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, you know.
Well, mate, it's daytime here. It's been your day, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Shaw. So, guys, I believe we are back on here tomorrow morning at around 11 or 12 tomorrow. So tune in at home. Hashtag Arnold Strong. Be there. Watch. It's going to be awesome. Come back, guys. It will be absolutely huge. We will see you all tomorrow.
Look, for me, particularly for triceps, this little combination here has been the most effective by far over the years. I found in terms of putting on mass on the tricep itself. These two exercises together have been great for me. So I do a skull crusher with the easy curl bar, and I superset that with a close grip press. 2 compound movements, both of them, particularly in the early years, but both of them you can handle a fair bit of weight. Just a great mass builder. With the skull crusher and the easy curl bar, most of the time I train by myself. I actually like to perform it on the floor, not on the bench. And the main reason, it's easy to pick up, but also you can go to failure. And when you can go to failure, you just put it back on the floor. There's no worry about crushing your bars under a bench or trying to get your hands out of the way. Up off the floor, fail, back on the floor, easy.
Ciao guys, Micoluccio here. The love, passion and pride that we've put into our product has enabled all of us here to create the unique, special pizzaiolo Micoluccio recipe. Whether you're after a family meal, a quick takeaway, or even a special date night, or the perfect cheat meal, we have the perfect product for you. The natural yeast that we use here at Pizzaiolo Micoluccio with our Neapolitan pizzas enables you to digest the pizza at a much faster rate. Therefore, you're not going to be bloating or being sick overnight. We care for our customers the same way that we care for the product. So as soon as you walk through our door, you are part of the family.